Hi Flosstube, it's Shannon. Welcome back to my channel. I am back. Today is Monday, December 23rd, and it is Flosstube number 12, I believe. So whether you are new, which I know I had a bunch of new subscribers after my last video, so if you're new, hi, welcome, thank you for subscribing. Or if you are returning, thanks for coming back and clicking on another one of my videos. I know there's a lot of great stuff out there right now, and holiday videos and Flossmas. It's been a lot longer. I feel like I say this every time, and I feel like one of those floss tubers that always has an excuse, but my entire family is sick right now with what we hope is a cold. So I'm hoping that I don't sound too gross. I'm not sniffly anymore. I'm not really sneezy, so I should hopefully sound better. My husband and son just left to go pick up some takeout, so I'm like, I have a lot of Christmas content that I wanted to get out to you guys before Christmas obviously happens, and then maybe it's irrelevant. So yeah, and I did want to say thank you before I forget for all of the well wishes regarding my pregnancy. Super, super kind. So many of you reached out just to, say congratulations, wish me well, offer prayers and good luck. So I really, really appreciate all of that. It is so appreciated and just, it warms my heart how kind all of you are. And it makes me super emotional, and I'm extra emotional anyway being pregnant. But jumping into it, I had a finish that I wanted to show you guys, which was super exciting. So this was Lizzy Kate, Unwrap the Joy. And I stitched this on 27 count. I think it's called Vintage Country Mocha Linda. I hope the lighting isn't too bad. Again, I'm filming this video in a complete rush right now. My son has some craft stuff up here. So let me see if I can put something behind me. It's like a little coloring book. It's better than nothing, you know? So there's that 27 count Vintage Country Mocha Linda from Fat Quarter Shop. I looked at the pattern, and it calls for, usually with Lizzy Kate, a lot of over-dyed threads, hand-dyed threads, I should say. So a lot of different weeks dye works, and I didn't have them all. So I just went through my stash of threads, combination of DMCs and like classic color works, just whatever I had. And I pulled stuff that I thought looked pretty similar. So I love it. I think it came out great. I do not have any plans to fully finish this before Christmas. What I will do, what I've decided, is I'm going to wait, and I'm going to wait until the Christmas stuff starts coming out next year at Hobby Lobby and other stores, and then I'll see if there's any kind of pieces that draw my eyes at that point. I went to Hobby Lobby, I think a week ago, and they're already pulling out Valentine's Day stuff. I'm like, oh my gosh. So when I had went, because in my last video, I showed you guys that I finished this piece by Cor de Badacor, Novena di Natale, I believe is what this is called. So I still haven't finished this either because, long story short, I went to Hobby Lobby to try to find a piece that would work for this. And I just wasn't finding anything that really drew me in. And, you spend a lot of time stitching something, so you want to love what you're finishing it on. So no big deal. What I'm going to do with this and with this is I'm going to have two really easy finishes for next Christmas. So I'll just wait, put them in my box, and then I will get around to finishing those for the holidays next year. So no big deal there. I'm just happy that I was able to get something done, even if it was small. And then I have a couple of new starts that I wanted to show you guys. Going off on my dimensions kick, I did start, this is a Gold Collection Petites. This is Midnight Snowman. Let me get in there. He's so gorgeous. And it's funny because this artwork is by Donna Race, and she's the same artist that designed the Santa, what's it called? Santa's Midnight Ride that I've been showing you guys in my last couple of videos. I haven't worked on him for this video, so I don't have him to show, and unfortunately he's not a finish, but that's okay. But I did start this cutie because I don't know, it was calling to me. And I feel like this one's really great because you could keep this up all throughout the Christmas season, and you could keep this up in January and February too. Because there's nothing about it that screams, blatant Christmas. You could definitely keep this up for winter. So, and it's cool. This one came with some Cryic blending filament, which I've worked with like the sparkle threads that Dimensions includes with their kits before. But since this is an older one, you had to sort your own colors, your own threads, all that. They included Cryic. So I've never seen that before, but that was really cool. So here is where I'm at. Let me put this book behind it. And that's where I got to. And I feel like I actually got a decent amount done. I mean, right now that little ring is around his head, so he's just like a headless snowman. But he's really cute. The red of the scarf I started filling in. You can see where his buttons will be. I wish it was lighter out right now because there is some blending filament in some of these white parts. And I wish you could see that because it's absolutely stunning in person. But that's basically the entire snowman body that I've already gotten done. And this is a petite, so the finished size is 5x7. So there's really not that much left. I mean, and the great thing about this, if you look at it, the dark fabric that's showing through is not stitched. So there's some like stars in there, a little bit of night sky, but basically all of like this in the background is open. So that's super easy. The snow at the bottom is going to be kind of a bear, but. And I am doing this with everything from the kit. So this is 18 count navy Aida, and then it's all of the dimensions threads that comes with the kit. And this was my first time, I think it was my first time pre-sorting the floss. It was kind of hard, but I was also trying to do it at night. So it specifically says on the chart, you know, do it in natural light. It'll be a lot easier. I made it a little harder, but I got it done. I was able to figure it out. And then what I did with it, it's gorgeous colors. I managed to find, I don't know what this was from, but I had this card. So I just took it and I organized it because they don't give you an organizer with some of these. I know some of them do, but with this one, it was just like, okay, you know, organize the threads, get started, you're on your own. So I found this organizer and I just organized myself. But those are, and I put them all in here, all the gorgeous colors. A lot of really pretty blues, purples. The animals will be in a lot of these gorgeous brown colors. So I love that, and I want to keep working on that because like I said, for winter, I can work on that in January, February, and not feel like, you know, oh, Christmas, if you're over that at that point kind of thing. Oops, I'm dropping things. Wouldn't be a Flosstube if I wasn't dropping everything. I feel like I'm always a little bit frazzled in these. But I had another new start. I've been really into the new starts lately for whatever reason. But this is actually a start from 2 days ago, and I'm shocked with how much progress I've already gotten done on this. This is Christmas Rules by Primrose Cottage Stitches. It's pretty big. The model, though, they stitched on 14 count Aida. So I kept, this is my little tag from the fabric that I bought specifically for it. I'm switching my fabric. I do want it to be just a little bit smaller. It was just the size. I don't want it to be so long because that makes it hard for me to display in my home. So I'm switching it to 32 count light blue Lugana. I just got an 18 by 27 piece from 123 Stitch. And I wanted to switch it to blue because it's a little more lively for Christmas, and this is just a gray. So I don't know, I figured blue just was more me. And this is where I'm at. I'm still working on this. I was just working on this during my son's nap time today. I'm off from work this week, which is amazing, even though he's sick, so that makes it hard, but at least I'm not dealing with him and trying to work and the sickness and all that. So being off from work is great. So I was able to get some nap time stitching done. And I just started this, like I said, 2 nights ago, and I've already gotten all the way here. I got the whole topper done that says Christmas Rules, and then today, just started that. I got Deck the Halls done. Letters are going super, super quickly. This is all of the called for threads, and it is mostly DMC, which was really, really nice. So I think it's 6 DMC colors, 1 Gentle Arts, I believe Cranberry, and then 1 Weeks Dye Works Cocoa. So the thread was pretty reasonably priced to kit up. The fabric was a little bit more money because I needed a longer piece for this. That's all right. And then the chart was what, $10, $12? So not bad at all. I absolutely love it. It's gonna be so stunning. I have no idea how I'm gonna finish it. I don't have any ideas. I've always been drawn to like the Lizzy Kate Christmas rules, Halloween rules, you know, the longer ones that have the beautiful sayings, and I've just yet to do one. So I'm like, I'm just gonna break it out. It was the first day of winter, so I'll call it my first day of winter new start. So I'm definitely gonna keep working on this tonight because it's fun. Every time you get something done, like last night I got the Santa hat done. I'm like, oh, you just feel accomplished. So you just feel good about yourself getting that done. And then I had one more whip that I pulled out, and I haven't pulled this one out in a very long time. I think since when my son was like 4 weeks old or something like that. So I am happy that I was able to pull this out, and I got a lot done. The last time you guys have seen this would have been in my very first video if you saw my whip parade, so it's been a hot minute. But this is Stitching with the Housewives, Claus Christmas. It is getting darker, so I'm trying to rush. I'm so sorry. I have every light on in here, but my skylights, there's a skylight like right above me, are covered in snow because we did get some snow the other day, which is fun for the holidays, but not good for filming a video. So Claus Christmas, I have this same finishing board that Priscilla of Stitching with the Housewives finished it on. So everything's all ready for me to finish it once I'm just done with the stitching. I started this in, I believe it was 2022. Yeah, when my son was born in 2022. And I had made good progress back then. Back then I had like half of the sign done, a little of the top, and I had the Santa. So I came in and I finished the entire banner and I went all the way across the top to the end. And I got this little star done too. And let me tell you, that might not look like a lot, but I was counting one night just watching a Christmas movie with my husband, and one of these letter banners, I think it was like 13 by 11, and then plus this little like tail at the bottom, I counted that extra. I didn't include that in my original calculation. So one of these little letter banners is like 160 stitches. So, and I did like 4 of them in a couple of days. So I thought that was pretty good. I don't know. Some math geeking for you, because I don't use Pattern Keep or anything like that. I just use the paper charts. But look how cute. And this is on a piece of just 28 count black Jobelin, all the called for colors. Nothing is changed up there. And I believe it also calls for 28 count black Jobelin, or you could do 14 count Ada. I just did the 28 count Jobelin that it called for. And I love it. I mean, I don't have that much left. It's the Mrs. Claus. That's definitely the biggest, of course, at this point. There's just a lot of, she adds in a lot of stuff, like at the bottom. You know, all those trees, the elves, and they're bigger. Objects and pattern are bigger than what they appear. You know how like the side mirrors of your car say like objects and mirror are closer than they appear. Objects and pattern are bigger than they appear, always with Stitching with the Housewives. Not that that's a bad thing, but I have a lot of unfinished Stitching with the Housewives projects because I'm always like, oh, this will be so easy. Why not pull it out? And then I get going and I'm like, Priscilla, this is a lot. So I don't know if that's just me, but I love it. And I'm really happy with my progress. So I would love to keep working on that. And another one that if I could get this done for next year, I already have the finishing piece. Get it up, put it in your house. You know what I mean? Why not? So I got that done. And I think those were all of my whips. Now I just want to get into, I have kind of a lot of haul, but it's exciting haul. It's all Christmas haul, so it's all relevant for right now. So that's exciting. Let me try to show this first, because this is the bag that I'm working on my Primrose Cottage Christmas rules out of, but I just got this the other day and I'm obsessed with it. This is a Goose Design bag. Look at that gorgeous wintertime. It's not even necessarily Christmas, it's just a winter village. And then the back, I guess it's Christmassy too. It could be both, but it's like these beautiful holly berries in the light blue. I loved it, so perfect. And she's always really great about, you know, if you order a bag from her like once, I mean, every single time that you order from her, she gives you a 10% off coupon code. It's always free shipping. She's very reasonably priced. She got this right out in the mail. So Denise at Goose on Etsy, go check her out because her project bags are great. There's tons of other great project bags, don't get me wrong, but hers are just, I love them. And then what else? I did go to the Jingle Ball. Unfortunately, I was really late with getting a ticket, so I didn't get to participate in any of the classes, which kind of stunk because there were some really great ones, so I'm definitely really jealous, but I was able to get a general admission ticket and just kind of poke around. This was my first time ever going to the Jingle Ball, so I did, if you've watched Pam and Steph's video, I did exactly what they recommend a newbie to do. Just bought the $10 ticket, did some shopping, poked around in like chat rooms, watched the videos, you know, where Kathy at Hands On Design was showing like different cooking and recipes and the ballroom. It was great. So I was able to watch some of those and kind of participate that way as a first timer. So I did buy quite a bit. I have more than I need to print out because some of them were PDFs, so I don't have the PDFs to show. But in this particular one, I did want to get it sent to me because it's kind of big. It's called Jingle Ball Jingle Ball Baubles, and it's basically an ornament book. So every designer that, I don't know if you want to say attends, designs anything, sells, I guess I'll just say attends. Any designer that attends, basically they create an exclusive ornament for this book. And I'm pretty sure you can only buy this book through the Jingle Ball. So I got this sent because it's a lot. I'm not going to show you any of the charts or anything like that, but I do have a favorite. Oh, I don't want to bend it. Oh, okay, whatever. This one's my favorite. This is Hands-On Design. It's called Peace on Earth. I love that. The bells, the doves. I love the fabric. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love that. And I wish I brought up my iPad because I did have more that I bought at Jingle Ball. But like I said, they're PDFs. So I could have showed them, but I need to get them printed and it'll just be easier for me to show it that way. So my next video, I will remember to show you guys that. And then I have a bunch more Christmas charts, but I also got my Just Cross Stitch winter magazine. There's some gorgeous things in here. If you're not a subscriber, I don't know if you'll really be able to see much from this, but that's how many projects, just an overview of what they give you at the end. And I think this comes out, I get one once every couple months. I'm not sure if it's not quarterly. I think it's like every 2 months. So getting this, I mean, it's just really fun. It's like Happy Mail, something to flip through. I love it. Absolutely love it. And then I placed an order on Etsy. Who was it with? I'm trying to think. Let me see. Anyway, I placed an order on Etsy and I got a couple of Christmas charts that I really, really wanted. So this one is new by Brenda of With That Needle and Thread, Brenda Gervais. This is Candles of Christmas. Look at those beautiful angels. Oh, I love the finished piece, but I just know myself, and when I'm stitching it, I'm going to hate the repetitiveness of doing 4 of those angels. I guess I'm a glutton for punishment. But when it's done, oh, and it calls for some gold. Looking at it, the top of their little halo crowns. I don't know if you can really see that super well. I'm so sorry for the glare, my lighting. Bear with me, I'll be better next time. Like I said, I really just wanted to come back and get this out before Christmas because I have a lot to show. And then I also got, this is a new chart from, yes it is new, 2024, from Cottage Needleworks. This is Comfort and Joy. So it just says tidings of comfort and joy with, again, cute little angels. I guess the angels theme is really drawing me in. I love it. I absolutely love it. So I picked that up. And then I got a couple of older charts as well, and I didn't have this already, and this is from 2018, so I was shocked. This is also Cottage Needleworks. This is Santa's list, and I'm sure a lot of you have already seen this. He's making a list, checking it twice, and then the bottom says Santa Claus is coming to town, and I just think it's really cool because in the middle you can personalize and kind of check off whether nice or naughty. Depends on what day you're asking, whether I'm going to say my son. Right now I only have 1 kid, soon to be 2, but nice or naughty, I don't know. Depends on the day. I'll probably just check off nice, but that's what the pattern checks off, right? Yep, nice. So super, super cute. Love that. And then I got Silver Creek samplers. This is called Spruce It Up. I don't know if this is new or old, but I loved it. I would probably switch some of the colors to brighten it up a little bit. It's a little dark just for my taste preferences and my decoration preferences, but I mean, if you switch that up to ribbon red and maybe a little bit of a brighter green, it would really like, and maybe add some golds into the tree where the lights are, even if it's just, you know, the yellow lights, throwing in some Cryic. Ooh, I like that. So that could be a really fun one to get started soon. Love that. And then this one, I got Lizzy Kate, The Elves Did It. This is her Santa from 2017. And I must have screwed up. I don't know if I screwed up or maybe if 123 Stitch did, but I bought this from 123 Stitch and they were doing buy one, get one free. They sent me 2. So maybe I paid for 2. I don't know. I'm a scatterbrain and I do a lot of late night shopping. So that definitely could have been my bad or maybe it was their bad. But in any event, I have 2. And the crazy thing is after last video, I surpassed 2,000 subscribers, which is crazy. So I'm gonna be doing a giveaway, but I wanna give the United States Postal Service a chance to recover from the holidays. So I'm not gonna do it this time. So I will save one of these for a future giveaway. And then I also got Shannon Christine Designs. This is her 2024 Nutcracker. It's absolutely stunning. And I got the beads that go with it. I didn't get any of the threads yet. I just wanted to make sure I was getting the beads, just in case beads ever are hard to find or anything like that. So he's big. I won't be starting him anytime soon, but so I picked that up. I told you last time that I needed just some thread, so I got some Weeks Dye Works Holly. That's kind of boring. And then this kit was on sale. 123 Stitch was doing, I think it was Black Friday. Yeah, it was Black Friday. And this is a Luca S cross stitch kit, which I have one other one, but I've never stitched it yet. And this is called the Happy Chicken. It's so cute. And I got this for like $12 or $13 because it was on sale. And it comes with everything you need. So all your threads are there, the chart, it even comes with a needle. And I think it does come with either 14 or 16 count Aida. Yes, 16 count Aida. I might switch that to 32 count depending on how many strands of floss it calls for. Like if it calls for, 3, 4, 5 strands, I won't. But if it's only 2 strands, then I might switch it to 32 count. But Easter's coming. I want to get into some spring stitching here soon. And she's so cute. Her little hat. So I had to have it. And the blues. I mean, come on, it was so me. So this is one that I want to get started on ASAP. And then, oh, the last thing I got, this just came today. I found this on eBay because I've been having a really hard time finding Cryic. This comes with a lot. I haven't actually opened it yet, but it's called the Cryic Collection number 5. I guess they used to sell maybe like little collector's tins, and this is their number 5 anniversary collection. So it comes with all these different Cryics in here and a chart on the back, which I don't know if you can see, but if you look through to the bottom, there's a free chart as well. And I got this on eBay. I think I made an offer and I got it for like 20 bucks and like $3 of shipping. And normally these go for like somewhere in the 30s or 40s. So you get all of those Cryics, and I've been having a heck of a time finding Cryic because I know that they were sold and they're kind of in the process of restarting with someone new, or however they're doing it. I don't know the specifics, but I found that and I just wanted to pick that up. And I think that was all of my haul. So just wanted to quickly kind of get into plans. Since I found out that I'm having a little girl, I am going to get to work on stitching some things for her room, for her nursery. We are doing like florals, bees, that kind of theme, just very little girl. So I picked up You Are My Sunshine by Stitching with the Housewives, and I might switch this to be a pink fabric. I'm not entirely positive. The printer was doing weird stuff with ink, so bear with me there. It probably looks better if it was printed off correctly. But I want to get this stitched, just a nice small for her room. And then I had found this as well that I was going to stitch for my son back in the day, but I just never got around to it. So it doesn't necessarily match her theme, but it's all kitted up. And this is from the Just Cross Stitch April 2020 magazine. And that's what the front looks like. But the piece that I would do, it's called Sweet Dreams. And that's what it looks like. And it's just so sweet. The little elephant sitting on the moon. There's Cryics in there. It's designed by Twisted Willow Designs. And it's all kitted up. So I already have 14 count navy Aida, I have the Cryic, there's beads, and I have all the threads. So just a really cute, and I would probably finish it in a hoop just like this. So I want to get to work on stitching some things for her, continue with my winter, and then maybe get started on some spring here. My other plan is I do want to come back because I'm off from work this week, within the next, hopefully, week, and I'm going to do another full end of year whip parade. My first whip parade was my very first video, which I think was either in May or June. I've started a lot of new things since then. I have a lot of new subscribers. So I will come back and just do a full-blown whip parade again to mark the end of the year, beginning of the new year, so I can really see everything I have, everything I've worked on, Maybe there's things I don't want to keep, whatever it may be, and then you guys can get a feel for everything that I have in my whips as well. So I will plan for that to be my next video, and then the video after that, probably sometime in January, is when I will do my over 2,000 subscriber giveaway. So again, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. The holidays, Christmas, Hanukkah, everything is coming up within the next couple of days here. So whatever you celebrate, I hope it's awesome, relaxing, you spend some time with family, and I will see you guys soon for my whip parade. Bye.